take a look at this. This Stray shit. Cat video game Stray to get an animated film. Annapurna Interactive's award-winning video game Stray will be getting its very own movie adaptation. What up, Mocha? From the indie studio's animation branch, Annapurna Animations. Stray at 22. Yeah, we know what it is. The Stray adaptation was announced by Robert Beard of Annapurna. This is a game that's all about what makes us human, and there are no humans in it, Beard told Entertainment Weekly. It's a buddy comedy about a cat and a robot, and there's such a hilarious dynamic. So there's comedy inherent in this, but there's not one human being in this movie. The thing is, the game wasn't comedic. It was like a mysterious game that used environmental storytelling. So it sounds to me like they're going to change the core of the game completely, because like that doesn't work in a movie, I don't think. So what, they going to get like Eddie Murphy to play the cat? What's going on, y'all? It's me, I'm Kevin Stray. Like, how's this going to work? I think it's one of the reasons why the game was, and not only was it not a comedy, the game was pretty sad. It's one of the reasons why the game was incredibly popular, but they're seeing the world through the point of view of an adorable cat. Beard added that style-wise, the film will take on a hope punk aesthetic. What the fuck is a hope punk aesthetic? Which highlights positivity, kindness, and optimism as rebellious weapons. I love that term, hope punk. Oh, he made it up. I think we're gonna go do this adaptation. We're gonna do this adaptation justice. This is gonna be the first and the greatest hope punk movie that's ever been made. The first and the greatest. I mean, if you're the first, then by default you're the greatest. What? This adaptation comes on the heels of numerous other video games. Yeah, we know. The untitled Stray film is said to be helmed by Nick Bruno, who previously directed Annapurna's Pneumona. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, I'm confused by the comedy. This sounds like this could be a L. There's nothing funny about the fall of humanity, but I guess. Let's see. Podcast notes. So there you have it. Who's ready for the Stray movie? Let's see. Oh, here's one. I saw this yesterday. I didn't even talk about this. Fucking, according to this account, which I don't know how credible they are. I don't know them like that. But they said new IP from the House of God of War. So, which by the way is Sony Santa Monica. Sony Santa Monica is supposedly working on a space game. Is space the next big frontier in gaming? Y'all want to do God of War in space? Really excited to hear more on this game. In late 2022, Corey confirms his project has been in the works for many years. Corey Balrog confirms he's working on a second project, not God of War. Not really. This is a movie for the people who say they like animals more than people. Possibly. He said Warfield. So, like, it looks like space might be the next big thing in gaming. Curious to see. What is Sony Santa Monica made besides God of War? Did they make Twisted Metal? What the fuck did they make? I don't. I think they made Twisted Metal. They don't have their games on there. Uncharted? No, that's Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog made Uncharted. Yeah, they did make Twisted Metal. Yeah, outside of God of War and Twisted Metal, they really don't have any. So this would be interesting to see. Oh, they made Fat Princess. Not my cup of tea, but I know people love that game. It was like a PSP game. They made Neopets the Darkest Fairy? Holy smokes. All right, let's see. What's going on in the Feedly, bro? That's where I'm at, y'all, New Zealand. Not the TV show, but the game. Has anybody watched the show? I heard the show is okay. I ain't watched that shit though. Boom, 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 boom. Have you talked about Volition going out of business? Oh no, I missed that shit. Let's see. Volition shuts down. Did I spell that right? How you spell that? Let's see, Saints Row. We'll just put Saints Row. Saints Row developer Volition Games has been shut down. Yesterday, Volition Games, the studio behind Saints Row and Red Faction's franchise, announced it will be shutting down effective immediately. Goddamn. Today, it released a new statement discussing its 30-year history and thanking the talent that has come through its doors across 3 decades and its community of fans. It's pretty sad. People lose their jobs. Let's see. 30. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to read all this. Oh, well, they did it right here. 30 years of making games. There are only a handful of studios in the industry that have been around for 30 years. We took a lot of pride over Volition being one of them. Volition has been around long enough that some folks forget what we made, but they certainly know our games. Saints Row is free on PlayStation Plus. That's gotta hurt. I mean, in order to be free on PlayStation Plus, I think Sony paid them for like the licensing rights to make it free for like a certain amount of time. So that was probably like their last little check. It sounds to me like Saints Row is probably like their last like hurrah. They really needed this game to work in order to keep their doors open. Because other than that, they've only made Red Faction. It's been a while since Red Faction dropped. Yo, shout out to Tony with the sub. Appreciate it. My bad, Tony. Tokyo Goon. We'll see. I'm not kidding, because didn't they go out of business before again and then somebody bought them out, like THQ or something? Let's give it a year. Let's see. Yeah, we going to New Zealand. We just touched down, you know. We chilling. We chilling. Let's see. Tekken teams up with fellow fighting game in an epic crossover. Ahsoka episode 5 to screen in movie theaters. What? No Tears of the Kingdom DLC. Womp womp. The game's already too damn long. I forgot that Saints Row remake was out. Yeah, it wasn't very good. I don't see any interesting news. Assassin's Creed tabletop RPG puts the video game's most divisive feature at its center. What? This guy here, you live in New Zealand now? Yeah. Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem getting a sequel video game. Skull and Bones loses another creative director. Jeez. Shout out to all the Americans that don't know what holiday means. My title literally says I'm on holiday in New Zealand. You live in New Zealand? Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Who's ready for 2K24 golf? All right, let's see. Bandai Namco has sent some of its best Tekken champions over to Blue Mammoth Games' own Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla? Literacy's at an all-time low. By the way, One Piece fans hate One Piece. It's even trending on Twitter. Is it really? Like right now? That's really random because I talked about that yesterday. It must be trending on your Twitter. It's not trending on mine. It's trending on... You follow a bunch of nerds. Twerk is trending on my shit. You know about twerking? It was yesterday. What do they hate about One Piece? I'm not watching 1,000 episodes. I wonder if the New Zealand government noticed the influx of people of color vaccinated. Right. How was the Alan Wake 2 gameplay? It was okay. Is there a trailer for the Tekken crossover? Hour long. Jeez.
Casual, having fun. Oh my gosh, these skids are sick.
People actually want to see sig effects.
Y'all still playing Brawlhalla?
Dark wings of the down signature on these gauntlets are so cool.
Interesting. Assassin's Creed role-playing game. They really just doing anything with Assassin's Creed, bro. A board game. Hop on occasionally. Somebody got to do it. Niggas always want to be mad at a condensed series. I'm just curious. I think I'll watch like episode 1, and depending on how that goes, I might watch the rest. Because that's much more manageable watching little 2-hour episodes and shit like it's a movie. I'm just curious to how they transition between episodes to make it flow correctly with that one-page shit. Technology to relive their past on the board. You have to synchronize the board. I feel like big popular animes deserve a Kai version as long as it's done right. Because Dragon Ball Kai sucks. I like the original dub. He said, "Whoa, let me find out. You like Kai, Dragon Ball Kai better?" I said, I prefer the original dub. Yeah, I'm good off of this. They say it's not Oda approved and cuts out all the drawn out scenes in the anime that apparently immerses you. The fuck does that mean? How do you get immersed in a cartoon? It sounds like nerd shit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem getting a sequel video game. Mutant Mayhem. Instead of following the film's events, the new Mutant Mayhem game will take place a few months later. With Leonardo Donata, the brothers forced to deal with a new mutant threat, published by Outright Games, the title replicate the bold paint. This shit probably gonna be ass. This is a movie cash-in. They probably didn't expect this movie to do so well. It's exciting to launch our first console game set, and it's their first console game. Yeah, this shit gonna be ass. This is gonna be a generic 4-player beat 'em up. Watch, I'm calling it. T-Base chat curious. Rent in Houston is now over $1,000, and this nice neighborhood is charging that. Should I just say fuck it and take the risk? Because I ain't gonna lie. Is that expensive to you? $1,000 a month for rent? I'm not trying to be funny. Like I said, it's pretty normal. Nah, I'd say it's actually below normal. It's pretty cheap. But I play 1,000 in Indiana. I hate to break it to you, you're getting ripped off. You shouldn't be paying more than $700-800. $1,000 to live in Indiana. That's crazy. They should pay you to live in Indiana, nigga. What they got in Indiana since Paul George left? Fucking statues of Larry Bird, nigga. What the fuck? And cornfields. I pay $1,000 to live in Indiana. Why? Why? They should pay you. You should get a subsidy. Starfield's ending might be a little bit controversial. I pay $800 a month with free internet. You got roommates? How you get free internet? Epic are hiring for a Fortnite open survival game. What? I think the average rent in America right now is like $1,600 to $1,700 a month. If you paying $800, you living in the PJs. And I mean, somebody's got to get on that pissy elevator, you know? Let's accept all cookies. Epic are hiring for a Fortnite open. Epic Games is looking for a smart, creative UI programmer intern to join who will participate in working on parts of the Fortnite universe. Our interns are given challenging projects that allow them to have an impact on Fortnite, which millions of players experience. If you want to build something epic. Y'all want a new Fortnite game? So the thing is, my mom had aneurysm, my savings went into the dirt, and now it's unbearable to live in this house, so I don't have money, but I'm gearing up to work these 2 jobs. Hey, keep your head down, man. Tell yourself 1 year, save up, and then get out. Do what you got to do. Luxury apartments and still got roaches. Who got roaches, chat? Be honest. You got roaches? I don't really see anything interesting. Who got roaches, chat? The Bearer. Taz the Tasmanian Tiger 4? What the fuck? Is back? Big Raid Max. He said Raid Max is not a streaming service in my house. It's reality. Bloodlines 2. Masquerade. So that's behind the scenes. That's not gameplay. That's just an announcement trailer. Finally moved up. No more roaches. It's a great feeling. The wizardry behind Hogwarts Legacy. When the Switch version of Hogwarts Legacy coming out? I want to see what that shit look like. I know that bitch gonna be ugly as fuck. We are not talking about that streaming service when I say Max, baby. Counter-Strike 2 official Beyond Global trailer. I forgot Counter-Strike 2 is coming out. Do y'all still care about that? Do we still care about that? Undefeated Genesis. Mega Man X Dive offline? What is this? Oh, the biggest game releases of September. They just added smoke physics. I'll be damned if I gotta live with roaches. I used to live with roaches. It is what it is, man. We used to be best friends. This shit kind of like lagging a little bit. Let's see. Yo, shout out to Jai with the sub.
I guess I should be thankful.
Did I check out the Rich Paul interview? Nah. I gotta catch up on that. I haven't up until last night. I haven't played any games, watched any content. I was just packing and moving to New Zealand. Fucking cheap ass Elden Ring. Yeah, the New Zealand time zone hitting hard, man. It's making me tired.
Righto, let's see what we've got in here.
Hi, Possum. Something really strange is going on.
Ew, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Switch to a new comic style adventure? Oh, fuck no.
Right is right. Yeah, go right, go right.
This used to be a 3D platformer. Why did they turn it and then they call it? They should have called it something else. How long am I going to be in New Zealand for? Just a day or two. Just a day or two. Nothing too crazy. Like, if you've never seen this game, I used to love this game. All platformers, really. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Let me show you the original. You can play the original one on Steam, I believe. This is the PS4 Switch version. Yeah, see, the original one's a 3D platformer. What the fuck happened to the gameplay? Yeah, I got my passport on hand. I'm ready to go. Yo, shout out to King of the Black Hearts with a sub. September, subs are half off. Don't let a black man fail. Help me reach my goals. All right, Counter-Strike 2.
Competitive Counter-Strike is the ultimate test of skill in first-person shooter.
I'm gonna try this game for like one day. If I'm ass, I'm turning it off.
For those who want to push themselves and sharpen their game, Premier is the competitive mode that features an active-duty pick-ban system. And now in Counter-Strike 2, the outcome of your Premier matches will drive a new precise Counter-Strike rating. This new rating feeds seasonal leaderboards. Rise through the ranks among your friends.
Wait a minute. It says Counter-Strike 2 is launching summer 2023 for PC. The summer's over. Summer ends like September 14th or something like that. It's really over. So when does the game come out?
And across the world. But if you feel you're not ready to tackle Premier matches quite yet, developing your map pool has never been easier. The pre-existing skill groups are now calculated on a per-map basis.
September 20th is when the summer ends, so they got to the 20th when the game drops.
Still master Mirage. So hone your skills, form your party, and dominate your opponents. Because if you want to climb to the top...
It visually does look better. It's not blowing me away, but I can see the difference between this and CSGO. Where the homie at? Big Ak the Doc. Aki the Doggy. There you go. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, itchy guy. I think he's eating. Hey. Psst, psst. Oh, I forgot to take your collar off. My bad, dude. You was eating? Yeah, he's eating. Y'all bugging him.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm sorry, I didn't want anything. The people wanted to see you. The people wanted to see the true star of the stream. Paul? Thank you. Other Paul? No, the other Paul. God damn it. The other Paul, dude. All right, get away from me. You failed. You failed. You failed.
You'll have to earn it.
I'm sorry. I don't want... Y'all see what y'all did? Yeah, out there embarrassing me and shit. He knows what I was saying. Do I only put the collar on for outdoors? Yeah, I let him go collar free in the house. At night, I walk him off leash. Like, I don't need to. He follows me. Only reason I keep him on leash during the day is because there's cars and shit, just to be safe. But
皆さんこんにちは。日本の開発スタジオインディアス
this
ゲームズ
bootleg ass fucking Superman game.
早速ですが、このゲームをご存知でしょうか？
My dog listens. He's
スーパーヒー
obedient.
ローにインスパイアされたゲーム、アンディフィーデッドです。 私たちが学生時代に
Yeah, ever since you got the dog, you fallen off. We here for the chair and the dog now. I'm saying.
敵のヒーローが街を飛び回り、ボタン一つで敵を倒していく非常にシンプルなゲームです。世界中のファンからの支持を得て、現在180万ダウンロードを突破しました。
Wow, look at his
まだ
unlimited
プレイさ
power.
れていない方はぜひ Steam でチェックしてみてください。
I'll never understand how some niggas' dogs will bolt at first chance. Yeah. Like, does your dog even like you? That shit would hurt my feelings when dog try to bolt out the door every time. Mega Man dive mode. Oh, this is that shitty mobile game. I wonder if Ace played this shit. Then like one thing happened, like a bunny or something went out the window. You can now play offline. You don't need to be connected to our servers to play this mediocre game. Do you have an idea of how big he will get? I'm pretty sure he's done growing. He's a border collie. They're medium-sized dogs.
Hey everybody, it's September, and that means new video games are coming out and a whole
I passed on it.
So let's quit horsing around and get right into it. Here are September 2023's biggest game releases. As always, a friendly reminder that we do our best to ensure the most accurate and current info in these videos, but last-minute announcements, delays, and human errors do sometimes occur, so if we up and, I don't know, leave one of the little platform graphics off the thing in the corner, kindly let us know in the comments instead of, like, screen grabbing it and posting it on Twitter as
come with
evidence
another
that
Mega Man
IGN's
game
conspiring against your
milking a
favorite
legacy
console
collection.
manufacturer.
It'd be like that. Have you seen anything on Phantom Blade Zero? Nah, what game is that?
Not that anyone would do that. Anyway, let's talk about video game. Xbox Series and PC.
And that's already came out. Baldur's
There's
Gate
not
for
feel left out
PS5.
when it comes to overwhelmingly large role-playing games because Baldur's Gate 3 drops that very same day. That's already on PC and it will be coming to Xbox Series X and S sometime later this year, and it's also coming to Mac OS. The best part though, if you're impatient to play it and it's not on your preferred platform, it does support cross-saves, so you can theoretically start the campaign on your friend's PC or PS5 and then continue your progress on your own Xbox or Mac.
Who's playing this on PS5? How does it run? Like, how does it control and
But I
control
say
it?
theoretically because based on some of our comments, it seems like some people are sworn enemies of anyone who would dare play video games on a different platform from them, which seems totally normal and totally healthy.
Faith Arm.
Play, and I already made this joke in a different video.
Oh shit,
but I want somebody to put Airbud footage into this thing and see just how much it breaks the game. Ain't nothing in the end user license agreement that says a dog can't play basketball. On September 13th, Super Bomberman R2 comes to everything, and that takes the classic Demolition.
Do the kids even know what Bomberman is?
The explanatory series, the Pokemon Go treatment, and you can walk around with your phone out looking for Rathalises and Narcocugas or whatever those things are called. That's on
Monster hunting in real life.
You have a phone, don't you?
Don't find your mama.
Also that day, Ad Infinitum comes to the new.
Yeah, we don't care.
Races instead of just zipping around running over palm trees and.
Yo, shout out to Bass Song Lyrics with the sub.
Still on the 14th, Switch gets the HD remasters of Baten Kaitos 1 and 2, a couple of GameCube-era JRPGs developed by Monolith Soft, the studio more recently known for the Xenoblade Chronicles series.
I'm only playing Mortal Kombat 1. Am I
adaptation
getting Liza P? Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
Comes to all the consoles.
What do you mean, New Zealand?
Received when it hit PC a few years back. On September 19th, the long-awaited Lies of P is out, and when I say long-awaited,
I ain't get no text
I've lost
or
track of
nothing.
how many times I've described it as, quote,
Yeah,
a Pinocchio-inspired Souls-like, or, quote, Bloodborne with puppets, but I'm still stoked to take this one for a spin. That is on all the non-Switch consoles. Soulsborns aren't really for everybody, but if you're curious, it is thankfully not only coming to Game Pass, but there is a free demo for all platforms, which means you can try it out. No strings attached! Puppets!
There are no strings on me.
Still that day is Mortal Kombat 1, the somewhat rebooted.
Like, you feel me? Witchfire, what is
Looks
this?
like equal parts Doom 2016, Bioshock, and Bloodborne, and it also kind of reminds me of that old cowboy vampire.
The next XQC, yeah. I'm Mr. International.
Realms' forgotten FPS Blood, which was basically Southern Gothic Duke Nukem 3D. Anyway, Witchfire looks sick.
Looks like another Doom game.
It's officially Payday. I mean, it's the release date for Payday 3. You probably want to check your actual pay schedule.
Is that on a Friday? That'd be pretty cool if the game came out on a Friday.
With HR or whatever. That's coming to
During an
new-gen
actual
consoles
Payday.
and PC. And this long-awaited third installment of the hit co-op bank heist.
That joke went over my head.
Big shoes
It's
to
not
fill,
fair. To be fair, unless you play the game, you won't know it.
Since it was released a decade ago, and how much it loved players back with add-ons and DLC and updates post-launch. So let's hope
Payday 3, who's playing it?
Continues the fun after the fact. September 21st is also Doomsday, as in it's the release date. to do it in the afterlife, or it's just your day job and you or 30
off that.
and stuff.
Pikmin 1 and 2.
On the
Get
Xbox.
off that.
It looks like a PS4 version.
My time at
works, but it's not
Sandrock.
ready quite yet. Also on the 26th,
Payday's on the Thursday. See, that's why that shit gonna fail. It didn't even come out on a Payday. How you got a game called Payday and it don't come out on Payday?
Sounds like an absolutely disgusting low-carb snack, but it's actually an adorable life sim in a similar vein to Sandrock. But the difference
Dinosaur
is this one's
Sims.
got dinosaurs, which is
missed an easy layup, and by a day, which is the crazy part.
Man, 2 cute life sim games dropping the same day. That could have been threats. And for the thankfully, one of the games dropping on September 26th is not a cute.
This is the nerd shit.
Affair, though I guess it is
Cyberpunk.
a life simulator in some regard, and that is Cyberpunk 2077's Phantom Liberty DLC, which will see you venturing into the depths of Dogtown, which is a walled-off section of Night City.
Sim son of him.
And the law has cart-like from the folks behind the Animal Crossing-like Disney Dreamlight Valley. The latter was received fairly well, but it sounds like Speed.
You got direct deposit. True.
IGN
Assuming they pay early, yeah.
5 out of 10 way back in April, so hopefully some changes have been implemented since then, and if not, at least it's free. That's on everything. September 29th is Cocoon.
Anybody interested in that Disney Speedstorm game? It looks like it could be okay. It's gonna be free to play, right? That shit on every platform. They said, nigga, you gonna play this shit. This shit on Xbox X, S, PS4, 5, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Goddamn. Might as well put it on the fucking Atari Jaguar, too.
Transactions. IGN. EA Sports FC 24, the unofficial.
Oh, this is the game I was talking about. I might get. I don't know. I might get.
Successor to the FIFA series that is likely the exact same quality of game that you've come to expect based on the last literally 30 years of annualized releases, but it probably cost millions of dollars less to make this one because they didn't have to grease the palms of the International Football Association to use their stupid sounding acronym on the box. And really, it sounds like the Switch version is going to be an all new version running in the Frostbite engine rather than a reskin of a downgraded port of the 2019 last gen version like the last few years of FIFA have been. Anyway, that is the most that I've talked about sports seriously in my entire life, and I think I need to hit the showers, coach. We'll be back next month for probably the longest one of these damn videos we do all year, unless November is actually longer. We're gonna do a breakdown of the absolute avalanche of new games that are coming out in October, and frankly, there's too many.
I think you would like Wild Card Football. What is that? What is that? Wild Card Football. It's a style of football we play down south. Rugrats Adventures in Gameland. What the fuck is this shit? All this shit looks like it's nerd shit. G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. Is this a movie or a game? I missed a lot of trailers. Strip football? Strip football, you play naked? Like, if you miss a shot, you gotta play naked? The Gangs of Sherwood. Arcade style featuring 7017. Interesting. Lego Brawls. Brawl Out. Got your Starfield reviews that shook up the internet. Yarn. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis official countdown to launch trailer. Is Ever Crisis Part 2? What is this shit?
I'm not fucking leaving.
Well, shout out to Mr. Wayne with the sub. Ever Crisis is mobile. Magnum Gundam. That's cool. Where's the gameplay? Oh my god. What is the purpose of this? This shit looked like the original PlayStation game. What, are you trying to prove you can do it again? Yeah, I'm good off that. Yeah, Yarn. Wait, expect from the Lego Brawl update. Update? This is not a new game? They got Lego... What is this, Lego Smash Bros? What am I looking at? I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Yeah, we're good off that. Gangs of Sherwood.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew. In Gangs of Sherwood, you'll be able to choose between 4 characters: Robin, Marion, Little John, and Tom.
What? Little John, what?
To fight against the evil.
What time can we play if I catch a flight to New Zealand? The chat was saying 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Finest bowman in the country and one of the biggest providers for the.
Buy a ticket. Make sure you get it settled in.
Robin is a fast.
Tomorrow morning. It looks like that actually doesn't look bad. Tomorrow morning we'll be up bright and early.
Wide array of
going to New
combos
Zealand.
and special arrow shots that can overcome the toughest enemies when his full potential is unlocked.
This
When
combat
it comes
doesn't
to
look
the
bad.
enemies that are out of reach or performing lifesaver headshots at critical moments, mastering your bow has never been so easy. With his special shots,
Hold on, this game look nice. That's what I'm saying. This look kind of nice.
drill for shields and launch enemies in the air to open up combo.
I want to see how he works with other people though.
The bow can be used to create new
Co-op
paths
Devil
that
May
you and your
Cry.
ally can use to get a greater advantage against your next opponents. Robin's advanced mechanic is a combination of what we call star arrows and shining arrow. By doing specific actions, Robin makes star arrows spawn on the field that will hold on any
big
target
boss
that is
fights.
hit by a mighty shining arrow, which deals extensive damage. With his rebel ability, Robin can trigger instant special moves that are a powerful means to get him or his
the next
allies out
arrow.
of trouble. But sometimes it won't be
Green,
enough
you have
to
failed
overcome
this
the most
city.
powerful enemies. This is where Rebel Instinct comes into play and unlocks Robin's full potential for a limited time. From having star arrows spawning each time you hit, to getting special arrows that can bounce off terrain and enemies, it makes all the difference in challenging fights. On top of all this, you'll unlock shards that can be equipped and combined to change up your playstyle. These have a huge impact on the behavior.
Yeah, but like, can we see how he plays with the teammates more? Like,
Thanks for tuning in for our first Hero
guess not.
Spotlight.
well, there'll be more trailers at least.
See you next time.
Huh. All right. Well, this game is officially on my radar. Gangs of Sherwood. Let's keep an eye out for this one. This one looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm playing this. This is gonna be a fun game to play like on hard difficulty with your friends. 1 to 4 players reimagined. 4-player co-op. Say less. It'll be available on PS5, PC, Xbox Series X. Atreus. Who the fuck's that? Atreus? Boy. All right, it's a game.
The code name for America's daring, highly trained special mission force. Its purpose to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless organization determined to rule.
I love some freedom, baby. Bald Eagles in the chat.
Through the desert and across the seas, they're the ones who answer the call to win the battle, freedom for all.
Do people care about G.I. Joe anymore? It's funny. I feel like this show came out today. This shit would flop hard as fuck. Patriotism is at an all-time low. Where's the gameplay? No. Oh my god. It's a Ninja Turtles side scroll beat 'em up. Yeah, what the fuck is a kilometer? I've played this game before. It seems like a majority of the production went into the animation for this trailer than the actual gameplay. This game's not American enough for me. Let's see, Rugrats Adventures in Gameland. I think the better question is, do people care about Rugrats nowadays? Is that relevant with the kids? I'm fucking yo bitch. I'm gonna pull up and give her that reptile dick. What am I looking at this Game Boy Color ass game? All new old school adventure. Why? Why are they making a Game Boy Color game in 2023? Phil and Lil had asses.